Hello and welcome to a brief overview of the Money Ledger program for Ifta returns in the USA. In this video, you'll see how you can easily complete your own USA fuel tax returns with this ledger. Let's take a brief look at the program and make a few entries. The screen you're looking at now is a quarterly screen. And at the top you can see which quarter it is, and at the bottom you can see there's one tab for every quarter. And every screen is the same. At the very top left, you can see where it says click here for current Ifta rates. And when you click there with your mouse, you'll go to a web page that has the rates posted. And below that, you can see you have all the states, plus below that we have all the Canadian provinces listed along with their abbreviations. And to the right is where you would put your Ifta rates. And you can simply enter them all or enter the ones where you're traveling only. Once you've got them entered, you just click save and you're good to go. In the middle area, in the yellow section, is where you make your entries and you log your miles and fuel purchases. And to the right, automatically being populated is a quarterly fuel tax summary report, and it'll show up here. And at the top, you can see where the dates are. You can change the dates from one year to the next and use this year after year. And when you're done, you just use the handy print button and your reports are done. Okay, let's do a few entries. 3rd of January. Let's say you were and they're all listed here, South Dakota. And going into South Dakota, your odometer reading was 7,800 miles. And when you left South Dakota, you were at 8,300 miles. And here it shows distance traveled, and you can simply click that button and it shows you the calculated amount of 500 miles traveled in South Dakota. Now, if you're not wanting to record odometer readings and you simply want to enter in the amount of miles traveled, you simply can do that here and it'll work. But in this case, we're going to use our odometer reading, so we're going to use the calculated value. If you have a non-taxable miles, you can enter it there. And if you purchase fuel, you just put in the number of gallons and you're done the entry. Nothing will show up here yet on the first entry. It'll take a second entry until you see some refunds and so on. Okay, carrying on. 4th of January. You're now in North Dakota. You can simply type in or pick the abbreviation off the list. And here in North Dakota, you can enter in manually your entering odometer reading, or you can simply choose the last odometer reading where you left, in this case South Dakota, of 8,300 miles, which was here, right? And then to the right of that, we choose when we left North Dakota, we were at 8,800 miles. And our distance travel is 500 again. And we didn't purchase any fuel, and we're all set. Now to the right, you can see everything is being calculated for you. Taxes due and refunds. And the net total is at the bottom. In this case, we owe 60 cents so far. And you just continue making your entries just like that. Let's do one more. 5th of January, you enter into, let's say Canada, let's say Manitoba, which is MB. And your odometer reading, let's say leaving North Dakota, was 8,800 on the odometer. And you traveled until you were at 9,200. Leaving Manitoba, that's 400 miles. And you'd say you made a fuel purchase up in Canada, and since it's in liters, you can enter it in liters. So let's say it's 250 liters of fuel that you bought up there. You enter it in liters, and then to the right, it'll automatically convert it back to US gallons for you. So the conversions are all done when you cross the border. And that's all there's really to it. I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for tuning in.